Hi everybody, this is Danielle and welcome to another crafting session. Today we are going to make some wind twirlers that look like this. I hope you enjoy the crafting today. Let's get started and show you what you need. Okay, so you don't really need everything that is here. You will definitely need the piece of paper. This is an A4 piece of paper and I will show you what to do with it in a bit. You will definitely need some scissors. You will definitely need some glue. You don't necessarily need colours unless you'd like to colour your piece of paper in, and you don't necessarily need a pencil because I use this to help me with gluing the round bits in the middle. So I put it around a pencil to help me glue it. So you don't actually need a pencil, just something round that you can get things round. Here is some wool for hanging up. Again, you don't need wool. You can use anything to hang up with string or anything you like. You don't always need a stapler, but I can show you what to do with that later. And you may need some tape to put your twirly onto some string or whatever you decide to use. I will carry on explaining as we go through the video. Okay, so this is just an A4 sheet of paper. Now we need squares to do this. So to create a square from an A4 piece of paper, what you want to do is you want to line up this side with that corner. So you want a straight edge and you want it to meet at the corner. And you're just going to give it a nice press down. And this will give you a triangle with a weird rectangle at the end. And what we're going to do is we're going to cut. I'm going to use my pencil to show you because it doesn't always show up on the camera. But this bit here, we're going to cut this away. We're going to get rid of that, okay? So the way that I would cut it off is I would bring it across my triangle to give me a nice straight edge. It is a little bit hard with the camera in the way, but that's all good. And once I've got that straight edge, I would then cut that off. So there we go. We just chop that away, throw that to the side. If you hadn't coloured on it, you can use it for something else. But we now have a square that we can use. Now I'm going to colour one side of this with some pencil crayons. So I'm going to get my pencil crayons out and I'm going to colour. Now you could do anything, you could do patterns, you could do whatever you want. But I am going to colour it in some block colour. So here we have what looks like a lovely piece of rainbow paper. Now the reason for this is that we now have two sides. We have a white side and we have a coloured side. It's up to you, you could colour both sides, just make sure that they're slightly different so that you can see what's going on. Now I'm going to use that original triangular shape there to start off with. And then I'm going to fold it into another triangle, so a second triangle. So I just need to line it up there. And make sure you give it a good squeeze so that the edges are nice and crisp, okay? Now if you turn it around, it looks a little bit like a pyramid. And this has got an opening on this side. So pyramid, opening on this side. You're going to take your scissors. You're going to bring the opening towards you. And you're going up along the bottom of the pyramid. Now you can make these as wide or as small as you like. I'm going to make them wide. Now do mind your fingers here. If you're not very good at cutting, I would say get a friend to do it for you or somebody who is not scared of cutting their fingers off. And you'll notice that I leave a little bit at the edge, so don't snip it right off. And I'm going to do this a few times. Now it doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Straighter is better, but I'm going for it. There we are. And again, you can make as many of these as you wish. Again, watch those fingers. I'm going to chop in the fingers off. Or get somebody to help you who's a lot better at cutting. It's entirely up to you. Once you've done that, you're going to open out the first triangle, and it'll look something like this. It's a bit like a plant. And then we're going to open it up again. Now do be careful, because they do trap each other sometimes, and it should look like that. How nice is that? I'm going to turn it onto the white side, and I'm going to get this middle square. I'm going to get the two ends together. Now, because it is a big piece, I can probably get my finger in there, and I'm going to get my glue. I'm going to glue this edge. Now get as much glue on there as you can, really give it a good squeeze, and then pick this side up and put that side on top. You can see it's a little bit tricky, a little bit fiddly, but once you get in there and get that glued, that's it, it's done, you glued it. Fantastic. Now you'll see there's another square here. Ignore that square and go on to the next square. Okay, so ignore the next one, go into the one after. So leave and get this one. Give this a good bit of glue on the edge there. Now the way I do this is I put my fingers inside the square, use my thumbs to turn it over, and then I just squeeze the two corners, one on top of the other, until they're glued. And there you go. So the next one would be this one here, and we're going to leave that, and we're going to go on to the next one. So again, glue, pop the fingers inside, thumbs on top, and squeeze the glue together. There we go. Beautiful. Now we've just got to do that on the other side. So we turn it over, put some glue on the one we missed out, and again, fingers inside, thumbs on top, and stick. And we do this for everything. We've got two more to do. There's that one. Fingers inside, thumbs on the back, turn it over, and give it a squish. There we go. Last one. Fingers inside, thumbs on top, and squeeze. And there you go. That's your basic spinner shape. And you can just use that. But I'm going to add a little bit more onto this. So here we have 5 little ones. Could be 6, could be 3, could be as many as you want or as few as you want. And what we're going to do is we're going to join all of these together. So you'll notice that one side of your spinner is bigger than the other side. So I put all of my big sides in the same direction. So it's big side, big side, big side, big side, big side, like that. Now we're going to join them at the points at the bottom. So I'm going to grab the points and I'm going to put them together like this. All 5 are going to go together, and I'm trying to fit the small one inside of the big one while I do that. Just going off camera 1 second, like this. One more, and I'm going to put it on that side. Now this is where my stapler comes in. I'm going to get my stapler and I'm going to staple all of them together like so. Isn't that pretty? And it creates a little star type of spinner. So these are some of the spinners. Now to do the string, I've just literally put the string all the way through. Give it a little bit of sellotape at the top. right here and giving it a little bit of sellotape down at the bottom here, and that's all I've done. And then you can make as many of these as you like, and you can spin them around and they look absolutely stunning in the wind. This one's a little bit tighter, it's got a lot more twirls in it. This one's smaller, it's only a tiny one. And then this is a huge star just here. This star is made of 6. So you can see lots of different sizes, lots of different colours. You can colour them in, make them however you wish. I hope you enjoy this, and I hope you manage to make some beautiful spinners that can go outside in the lovely breezes and twirl for you all day long. Thanks very much, guys. Bye.